Now, the South African women's cricket team, of course, pulled off the biggest upset in the history of the T20 World Cup, beating the odds-on favourites Australia by 8 wickets in the first semi-final in Dubai. Anneke Bosch delivered a career-best performance of 74 not out to guide the Proteas to victory after Australia batted first and were limited to just 134 by some good disciplined bowling. South Africa then went past the target in the 18th over thanks to a 96-run partnership between Bosch as well as captain Laura Wolvaardt. Now, to talk about this clash, we've roped in Proteas batter Mieke de Ridder. Mieke, thank you so much for joining us. Good morning to you.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
So let's first talk about the semi-final against Australia yesterday. Of course, the defending champions coming in as tournament favourites. When you guys sat down as a team, what was the discussion about how you were going to approach the game? Because we saw all-round good performance with both ball and bat. But more than that was also just the confidence of sending Australia in to bat first. Speak to me about what was happening with the team.
Yeah, I think for us it was mostly about backing our own skill. We know we did all the work in the training sessions, and knowing that we've beat them earlier on this year in Australia in the home ground. I think that was the biggest positive for us, knowing that we have beaten them before, and going in as underdogs, it's always nice. I think then it's always the ball's in your court, and I think we did well yesterday by proving our point.
And we absolutely loved the way that you proved the point with such a dominant performance. And I want to speak to you, Mieke, about just how it hasn't been smooth sailing for you guys since last year's final up against this Australian team. How do you guys as a team manage to then just keep a cool head even when things are not going your way, even when there's just so much pressure on you? Because we've really seen you guys peaking at absolutely the right time.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the training sessions once again. I think we've covered all our bases, and knowing that we can always go out there and just perform to our best abilities, and knowing that we've done the work behind the scenes.
Okay, I want to be a little bit controversial now. I want to speak about the second semi-final that we're expecting to see today between New Zealand and the West Indies. Of course, one of the teams you've already come up against so far in this T20 World Cup. What are your expectations in just being a spectator today, watching that game? And I'm sure as a team you guys have spoken about who you would want to play in the final on Sunday.
Yeah, I think personally it doesn't really matter who we're going to face in the final. Again, it comes back to our skill. As a team, we back ourselves to take on either of those teams. So it's going to be nice just to watch the game, enjoy it, and to see who we'll face in the final.
And you speak about it as a team, you guys are backing yourselves, and we as a nation are also backing you. So proud of you. You can see us on Morning Lab. We always set the national agenda. We open the show on Fridays wearing our Proteas tops, just supporting the team. What do you want to say to the millions of South African fans watching you right now and who are rooting for you and backing you ahead of Sunday's final?
I just want to say thank you so much for the support. It doesn't go unnoticed. We've received so many messages, and the initiative with the Fridays wearing the shirts. It's really so nice to see the country get behind us. Keep supporting us, and we will try our very, very best in the final to bring the trophy back home.
Mieke, we can't wait. Absolutely looking forward to it. All the best to you and the girls. We hope you enjoy the last few days of being in camp, and looking forward to seeing you lift the trophy out in the UAE come Sunday.
Thank you so much for having me.
Hold on. I've just been told I've got more time to chat to you. Thank you so much to the team letting me know I've got more time to chat. I want to talk about when we look at women's cricket in South Africa and the fact that it's gone professional. How much would you say this has contributed to how this team has performed in this particular edition of the T20 World Cup?
I definitely think it has contributed, knowing that the girls back home are working as well. And if they keep on working and improving, it also makes us work harder, because we know that there's so many girls wanting to push the envelope and reach the team as well. So it's definitely had a massive influence on us as well, wanting to do well for them.
Absolutely. And just as I wrap up with you now, perhaps just looking again at yesterday's semi-final clash, and we look at Anneke having such a solid performance. When you guys looked at that batting order coming out, what were your guys' thoughts? I know we made a couple of changes in terms of who's going out where, and also just speaking to the captain in Laura and how she's just been able to lead this team from the front.
Yeah, I think for us, it's about being adaptable. Whichever the scenario might be, we want to be able to adapt to it, whether that being changing the batting order or making a few tweaks here and there. I think it's about taking the game on, and that's what we did there.
And anything you want to say to your captain?
Well done leading the team. I think she's led very, very well, thrown in the deep end with captaining. Yeah, that's all I have to say to her, and let's take the cup home.
Mieke, thank you so much for your time this morning. Enjoy your day off. Just relax, chill, watch some cricket, and all the best for Sunday.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me.
That is, of course, Proteas Women. Mieke just speaking, of course, ahead of Sunday's final. The team looking to make history and being the first senior South Africans team, whether male or female, to lift an ICC T20 World Cup trophy. We are, of course, all crossing fingers for them.